Sports Chat. I'm Vern and welcome to our Defcon Rugby show back live today on the channel. Check out our topics. We've got a bit of David Poreki, Women's World Cup, World Rankings, and of course the Cup Fixtures for the weekend. But let's get those topics out of the way. Let's start off with this man, David Poreki. I've got my notes ready. Has decided to hang up the boots. He is retiring as of now. It's done. It's dusted. 32-year-old. Played for the Retires the last time. He had stints at Saracens and at London Irish when they were still around. North Harbour Rays as well. Played 19 times for Australia. Going to be missed. Australia doesn't have a big pool of rugby players. So, hi Aldo, hi Vic. Australia doesn't have a big pool of rugby players, so he will be missed. So, look, good luck to him in all his future endeavours. What else he's going to get up to? Maybe a bit of pundering, maybe a bit of coaching. We'll hope for that. Manus is in the house as well. Good afternoon, Vin. How is Victor? You can ask him yourself. He's in the chat there. Manus, he is in the chat. But I think he's doing much better. I heard you said that he's coming home tomorrow. So that's one. So Dave Poreki will be missed. Sad, man. But everybody has to retire. Father Time catches up to everybody. Then we said we're going to do a little bit of Women's World Cup. And before we start with the Women's World Cup, I'm going to show you the Women's World Rankings first. That's going to be a bit bigger there. There we go, because then you guys can see something. England topped that world ranking. They actually top something. It's unbelievable. England do top something. Huh? It's women's rugby. They top it there for quite a distance. We found Canada is in second. New Zealand third. France in fourth. Ireland, Australia, Italy, Scotland, Wales, and the USA rounds out the top 10. So keep those in mind. I'll show you afterwards the pools that are happening in the World Cup. But if we see the women's ranking, might as well show the men's ranking quickly as well. Not much going on there. South Africa still there by a 0.72 points in front of New Zealand. Ireland in third, France fourth, England fifth, Australia, Argentina, Scotland, Fiji, and Italy. Wales nowhere to be found. But that's the men's ranking. It's going to be really interesting to see after the Rugby Championship who's going, because at the end of the year, it is that cut for the World Cup. So we'll have to, it's going to be really important to get that number one spot there. So we'll see what happens, especially that match at Eden Park against New Zealand. Everybody's looking forward to that one. So that's the men's rankings. Well, let's get into the Women's World Cup. And before we get into the Women's World Cup, there are some women internationals on the weekend. Here we are. We have Fiji against Samoa, Ireland against Canada, Italy against Japan, and France against England. That should be a cracker. In the Six Nations, that went down to, I think it was a 1 or 2 point win there for England. So that one should be an absolute screamer. But let's get into the Women's World Cup, which starts on the 22nd of August, so soon. Starts on the 22nd of August. Let's get into that. Pool A first, there we go, on the side. We have Australia, England, Samoa, and the USA. Honest, I think we're doing all the Currie Cup games this weekend. I'll come to that one. Don't worry about it. I'll come to that one. Team A, Pool A, I think England have definitely, as the number one nation, are the strong ones. And then it's a toss-up between, I think, USA and Australia, who comes in second there. Note this out to my Usos. You know, we love you guys from the island, but you got to be realistic sometimes. Pool B, Canada, Fiji, Scotland, and Wales. They're definitely Canada as favourites. And I would say coming in number two, it's either Scotland or Fiji. We're getting now into Group C, which is Ireland, Japan, New Zealand, and Spain. Definitely New Zealand, they're absolute favourites with Ireland, I guess, to get those top two spots. And then last but not least, Pool D, Brazil, France, Italy, and South Africa. And they're definitely France and Italy are the favourites to head out of the group. That is the Women's World Cup Rugby. Starts on the 22nd of August. I think we will be doing a couple of games. I'm sure Vic will be doing a couple of games on that one. Sorry there for a second. We will be doing some games there. Let's get into the Currie Cup. Here we go. Currie Cup fixtures for this week. On Friday, we have Griquas against Western Province. My game of the week. I don't know. That one in the Boerland game. Griquas against Province on Friday. It starts at 3 o'clock Central European time. Really early for that one. Then we have on the Saturday, we have the Sharks against the Cheetahs. The Bulls against the Pumas live on this channel. All the games are live. All the games are live. So don't miss it. And then on Sunday, Boerland against the Lions. I think that one's a game to watch. It's either Griquas and Province and Boerland against the Lions. Sharks, Cheetahs. Well, let's go through my little predictions of this one. Okay. Griquas against Province. I said Griquas are going to win that one. I think Griquas will do this one. Province is not doing well at all. Then we have Sharks against Cheetahs. Cheetahs all the way. They should win that one. Bulls against Pumas. I think the Bulls will take it. And then we have Lions against Boerland. I think that one's going to be tight. But I'm going to go for Boerland victory in that one. It's going to be really tight. That one's going to be a tough one. And that's all the Currie Cup fixtures from the weekend. Let's get that away. Let's put back to the talking points. Get that back on there. Listen here. I hope Vic will be back tomorrow. That would be cool if he is back. The weekend, like I said, all 4 games of the Currie Cup will be live on this channel. And just to remind you guys once again that this man, David Poreki, Australian hooker, not a prostitute for you Americans, a hooker, has retired today. Sad news for the Aussies, but hey, it's got to happen to everybody sometime. So, for everybody out there, that is the show for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's check the stream one more time. And don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow morning for the morning show at 7 o'clock Central European time. And of course, in the afternoon tomorrow, the Defcon Rugby show. Maybe even with Vic, we will see. So, everybody out there, have a fantastic day. And thanks for watching our short little Defcon Rugby roundup. And there's only one way we do end the show. Just check out the chat there. Wait. What do I have to wait for, Ronnie? No more waiting. We're off. Guys, you have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow.